Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is time to upcycle, recycle. Hi, Angie. Hi, Sherry. Did did KaTHie go off? Can somebody tell me if KaTHie went off? She asked me if I would go on early. She wasn't feeling well. She was getting dizzy. So I ran in here and signed on. Is KaTHie still live? Can somebody tell me? She went off. Good. Okay. Oh my goodness, that scares me when that happens. Well, welcome. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Becky. I hope she'll be okay too. Yeah. She was using water-soluble crayons. Karen Ash, is that how you pronounce that? Hi, Anne. Anne, you rock. Weren't the streams, weren't they just wonderful all day long? You guys kept me busy all day long. Yeah. We started off tonight with Deb Ferrell and her wonderful jewelry making. And Deb, if you're out there listening, don't you feel bad about running over, because we all do that. We all do that. We love Deb. She is such a pro. She is such a pro at everything she does. And then, oh my goodness, Patricia Mariah, PM Artist Studio, rocked it. Just totally rocked it. We so enjoyed their stream. They used pencil shavings and they were mixing it in, and boy, with different types of mixture, different tastes, and making it almost reminded me of a texture paste with extra texture. But I remember getting something like that at the scrapbook store when archivers were still open. And oh my goodness, pencil shavings. And then Beth Schuler came on, and she was doing sand. I'm going, pencil shavings and sand. Beth Schuler did a wonderful, she upcycled this little square frame, wooden frame affair. You know, it's a wooden, it's not just the frame, it's got the wooden piece in the front too. And she did this beautiful painting of a palm tree. Beth, I think that's one of the best ones I've seen you do. I just loved it. And then Lahr came on with matchbooks. And we just love to hear Anne talk. and she did this. It wasn't matchbooks, it was matchboxes. And she used these shims. She called them shims. They're a carpentry thing that helps you level out the frames and everything. She can tell you about it. I'm not good at all that. And then Shelley. Oh, Shelley. We love having Shelley back. She upcycled this red purse that she got at the thrift store. And you know, I have never heard of this thing because I guess I've never gone to a bag sale at Goodwill where they say go and you run for it. And Becky was talking about it, and Shelley was telling about it. She says, I'm not going to run in a thrift store. But she did a wonderful journal out of a red purse. I just loved it. And then KaTHie came on, and she was using these water-soluble crayons, but she wasn't feeling well. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. KaTHie, we hope you're out there and you're okay. So let me go to chat. I was running down the schedule that we did tonight. Oh, there's Deb. Good. I'm glad. She says I'm over it. Good, Deb, because you are a pro at everything you do. You just have that professional touch that I just wish I had. But well, I don't envy that. I could learn a lot from Deb. Let's put it that way. I could learn a lot from a Deb. Oh. Arlene said, I shared this, now I have to go. Have a blessed night. Good night, Arlene. Thanks for all your wonderful moderating. I sure did appreciate you. You and Janet. I do thank you guys so much. Janet's leaving a link for the playlist. And let me get out here and put my own, this one in the playlist. All I have to do is hit save, I think. Yep. So now I'll come back into chat. So all of the videos that we did today, if you missed anybody and you want to go out back and listen to them, all of the videos are in the playlist. If you can't find one of the channels that you're looking for, just go to the playlist. They're all in there. Yeah, we sure did enjoy you and Patricia. I'm thinking it's Mariah who we're talking to. And there's Violet. Thank you, Violet. Well, you know what I have on my desk tonight? I have matches. And I have, actually, I was trying to think of what I was going to do tonight. And let me reach over here. I have this little, you know, I'm always 3 months behind on everything. I have this window that I did for the Meri Atelier, and it still has the winter scene in it from December. And I can take this out, I think. I can take it out, and I might save it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's time for a redo. I'm going to leave the little gnome. I forget who I got that gnome from. Who did I get this gnome? Was that Carla? I got this gnome in Happy Meal. I'm going to leave him on the top of it. We're just going to move this over, and very carefully, what I think I'm going to do is light 4 matches. Have you guys ever played with matches? I'll be very careful, I promise you. And you know what? Here, we'll even make it safer. I'll put some water here in case I need it. This is what's left of my watercolor water, in case I have to throw that match in the water real fast. But I don't want it to burn down. I just want to get it black. That's all. I'm going to put it in there anyway to make sure that it's out. I want 4 of them. I got 5 of them. Let's put one back in. And I'm going to make something for my little window display. Or at least I'm going to get started on it. This isn't the only thing I'm going to do tonight. So welcome to everybody who's coming in. Hi, Angie. Mary, get water now, Angie says. Hi, Brenda D. Oh, you know, I sure enjoyed seeing all of you in the chat streams. I don't chat as much as I would like to in my own stream with you guys. I talk at you, but sometimes I don't get to. That's all I want out of the matches. We'll put them over here. I do have some that I've been burning when I light candles out in the living room. I'm in a safe space. But they, you know, when I light that candle, sometimes they burn down further than I want. So what I want to do, and I'm going to get a little bit of Play-Doh out here just for my Play-Doh container I use for mark making. Is that your fire extinguisher? I have it over there. It's hidden behind all my paintbrushes. And I'm just going to put this together, I think, with a little Play-Doh. And we're going to let it dry. I might have to glue it later. But what I want to do is, I might need a little, now this is going to be, you know, I might be better doing this with glue, but for right now, I'm just going to use Play-Doh because it's quick and easy, and you'll get a sense of what I want to do maybe eventually. Oops, don't put it down on your, that didn't work. It's stuck on my... Do you see this We Are Memory Keepers glass piece here? This was gifted to me by Rhonda several months ago. And I put it away. And it was away. That's all I can say. And I found it while I've been cleaning around here. Look, I'm going to make a baby easel. It looks like that. And I want it to, I might have to glue. This is almost too much, I'm thinking. But we'll do it like this for now, because I want you to see this will be a prototype maybe for what I really want. I'm just going to wrap a little around here if I can. And then I'll come back and maybe I'll do it. This will be a prototype for what I want to do for real. Because I don't think the Play-Doh is too well, you don't see artist easels with that clunky stuff around it. But I want to make a little artist easel is what I'm going for. And I will get out some glue, and I'll glue these two first, and then I'll glue them together. Let me put a little more Play-Doh on this guy. So this is a prototype for what I'm going to do for real, but I just wanted you to see what I have in my head. A clunky artist easel. Yep. That's what Meri has in her head, is a clunky artist easel that's not even. I got too much Play-Doh now. Let's just push it down a little. But something like this, and then it'll stand. And I'm going to put it in my window display. I might, yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit. And then I'm going to make some little art journals and some little tubes of paint. We're just going to leave this like this for now. But talk about upcycling. Have you guys ever played with matchsticks? I did this ornament that I got wrapped around my, I hang all this stuff on my hand sanitizer. I made this one night out of matchsticks. Did you guys ever make those ornaments out of matchsticks? And a greeting card? Yep. Well, I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. And we used to build little wells and log cabins. Well, I'm building an artist easel tonight, but it needs to be glued together. I just clunked it together with Play-Doh. It's standing up, though. All right, enough of that. I just wanted to show you that. We put the matches away. Let's empty the water into my... Oh, and we'll put this... What I like about doing this is I can take these out and put them back in. I'll put the Christmas one back in for now. This eventually is going to be put on my my Meri Atelier building that I'm doing. And Mariah and Patricia, P.M. Artist Studio, they were making this wonderful concrete out of pencil shavings, and it was a texture. It was really a textured paste is what it was. Really pretty. And Anne said bricks, and I'm going, bricks. Bricks. That gives me ideas. We're going to put this away, or over here on my desk that needs cleaned out. Hi, Christy. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kristen. Crafting with Miss Kristen. Welcome, everybody who's come in. Janet's here. Julie's here. Christy. Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Angie. Julie. And I have my blanket wrapped around me. It's so cold and windy, Janet says. Anne says, is that your fire extinguisher? Okay, we're back up to that. So, I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. So, after our crafting chat, I ran upstairs because I knew that I had stuff upstairs. Now, are you ready for this? I better move my fragile easel. We'll put it over here too. I'll probably knock it off eventually, but we'll just set it over there and it can rest. Oh, it's already knocked over. Oh, I've already pulled it apart. So let me get this up here. This is my big bag that some of the stuff in this bag, I haven't seen since I came home from Wisconsin. Some of it I have. I went upstairs and went treasure hunting in my room upstairs. I pulled out this wooden hanger. I thought I would paint this white, and I'm going to hang it over on my room divider. You don't see these much anymore in the stores. Maybe in a fine department store you might. I got 4 of them. I brought one of them down. Now that I've seen before, that wasn't in the bag. This, I think I got when I went on the Nebraska junk jaunt. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got different, I think this is a Las Vegas belt. And it's got very faintly little designs on it. And I'm going to cut it apart and make a Tim Holtz type embellishment. It's got a wonderful buckle too. I brought some papers down. I brought some old cards that I used all the envelopes, but these are Lang cards, Lang primitive cards. I thought, well, I could do something with those. And then I brought all these postcards down. Yeah, I just saw them there and I grabbed them. All right, now we're getting to the part that I haven't looked at in a long, long time. Let me move these over a little. Oh, I'm drinking International Coffee, vanilla flavored, because I got it on sale. I shouldn't be drinking coffee late at night. All right, here, this. I got this at a thrift store. Isn't this wonderful? But I never use it. It's a pillow. It's needle pointed. And whoever did this did a wonderful job on it. And I'm hoping that it's hand done. I don't know. You never can tell until you take it apart, which is what I'm going to do. Wouldn't this make a wonderful journal cover? I've had it. I brought it home from Wisconsin. I hardly ever look at it. It needs to be out. My brother doesn't go for this kind of stuff. Now this I will not tear apart. This I got many, many, many years ago when I went with a group of needlework friends to London. And I got this in London. And yeah, it's just crocheted, but it has a special meaning for me. And yeah, I haven't seen this for many years, for months, let's put it that way. So I'm not going to recycle that, but it was just in my bag here. I have to share it. What else is in this bag that I don't know about? Now this I might upcycle or recycle, but I think I'm going to work on the pillow tonight. Here's a dresser scarf, just a lace one, but you know, I've been looking for a lace that I can put on the back of one of my hearts, and that might be it. We'll come back to this one I have in my hand. Let me put it down here. I have a tablecloth, or is that a blanket? No, I think this is more of a tablecloth type thing. I used it up in Wisconsin, but I never really used it. Okay, this I got down here. This was an added thing. I'm going to crochet a poncho for the Oaxaca doll. I'm going to crochet a poncho, a red poncho for my Oaxaca doll. And then I have a couple of other bits in here that are newer, but not this one. Here's another tablecloth type thing. I didn't know what's in this bag. I just, I packed it up when I left Wisconsin, but I do know this. This I treasure. This is it's nothing spectacular, but it has a lot of meaning to me because my mother made this. And it looks like it's getting some moth-eaten in there. Or maybe it was like that. I don't know. It looks like it's tearing. It looks like it might be a little moth-eaten there. Huh. Well, poo. I don't see any other damage on it, though. Huh. Maybe that was always there and I never noticed it before, but I think I would have noticed that. It's nothing spectacular, but my mother made it, and it's red. Oh, and here's a candle. Now, I'm not going to do anything with this right now, but this candle won't burn anymore. It's burnt clear down to the end of the wick, but it's got all this luscious wax in it. And I've learned if you put this in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, it will melt all that wax, and you can pour it into another one. And, yeah, you know where I'm going with that. Another candle. Here's some. I'll save these for what I'm going to do later. What's this? Oh, look at this. Look at this. I forgot it. I obviously got this at a flea market or maybe an antique shop. Look at this. It's a lacy top. I'm not sure I got it. It's still got it's got stays in it, you guys. It's got stays in it. Right here. Right here. Right here. This certainly is an antique. It's pretty. Isn't that pretty? It goes clear on down. I'm not sure you guys are getting a benefit of the whole thing. I'm not done here. That's it. That was my last thing. So, well, except for, I have something that's not in this set. We're going to put everything back in. I'm concerned about this. I think a moth might have gotten onto that. I had it out in my car for the longest time. But I don't think that's wool. I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks moth-eaten though, doesn't it? Boo! I'm going to have to repair it, I guess. I don't have anything to match that, but I could put a little square there. Well, it looks like there might be something going on here. But, gosh, she did this. Oh, it has to be 50 or 60 years ago when she did this. And it's just a quilt top. I mean, it's nothing. She sewed it on her machine. It's not like it's a fancy-dancy one. But it just has meaning to me. We're going to keep this one out. And let me put all these other things back. And I want to thank all of you that are in here that did the streams tonight. You did a wonderful job. Everybody just enjoyed everybody. And I want to thank all of you who came to the streams tonight and supported everyone. I'm going to put this over here. This I'm keeping out. The belt I'm going to keep out, and the hanger I'm going to keep out. These are going back in. I have one more thing to show you, and then I'll get busy. Let me put this behind my chair. You don't want to see behind my chair. I'm going to keep this beautiful crocheted piece that I got in London out. That's been hidden for too long. All right. And you know what? I'm going to have to glue these on, I think. They keep coming off of the edges. I'm too rough on it. Oh, let's put the postcards away. Oops, this one came off now. Maybe I'll just take them all off. I have something else I want to show you. You see, this is the end of I made an art journal cover. Now, I got these at Pearl Brown's auction. I got these, I think I got 3 of them for $6. Chair seat covers that have been needle pointed. And I was thinking art journal, but I might play. You see, it's got an awful lot of green here. When I made my art journal cover, I had this left over. So I think I'm going to play with making some things out of this and the belt. Maybe some embellishments. Whew! It's warm in here. All right, let me stop and look at the chat. Thank you, Janet. Christy says, I have to talk to my kid about going to bed. She's convinced the snow is coming tonight. Thanks for a fun hop. Thank you, Christy, for coming. Christy, we're going to have to get you in one of these streams. We're going to have to invite you for a guest. I hope you're still here. She says, thanks for a fun hop. You take care and be well. Namast, I'm mispronouncing that. I think it means peace. Hi, Linda. Okay. Oh, these, you took these off? I'm going to take them off. I think she said they took theirs off because it makes them crazy. I'm going to take them off because I keep knocking them off. I keep knocking them off just with my bumming around here. Where am I going to put them? I'll put them over here on this desk. Let's see. Who else is in here tonight? Tanya. Hi, Tanya, if you're still here. Welcome, Tanya. Julie was here. She says, put some dried lavender in with it, and the moths and the silverfish don't like it. I do have some dried lavender, Julie. I'm going to try that with that quilt. You know, I should probably take it out of that bag. I'm sure that it probably happened in the back of my car. That bag sat in the back of my car for a long time. Yeah, that's probably how it happened. Yeah, Mom made it, so it's a treasure. Tanya's here. I need to I got some more quilts upstairs that I brought home with me, but they should not be. I need to go up and check them. I'll bring them down sometime and show you guys. But they're all wrapped up in, I've taken special care of those. They're wrapped up in sheets and they're taken care of, but it's time to get them out. And Mary, make sure there is no metal on the bottom of the wick. Okay, I will, Janet. You know, Janet, I got some wicks that do not have metal on the back of them. I got some even before I set my desk on fire, and I haven't done anything with them yet. I will make sure that there's no metal on the back of them. I'm still collecting wax. Let's see. Violet says, I thought if Meri and I had lived in Wisconsin at the same time and knew each other then, I'd probably never let her move away. You'd probably convince me to stay pretty fast. Like if I had the power to keep her here. Oh, I don't know. You might have, a good word might have kept me there. Well, I had some good words, but financially, I just, you know, I wasn't making it. And if you can't pay your rent, you can't live, you know. The landlord wants the rent, can't live for free. If you don't have a job, you gotta, yeah, that's what happened. Thank you, Janet. Let's see. Journal cover, they're saying. Everything is the same color. Meri, did you have a vintage wood bobbin in the bag? No, I think what Christy saw was maybe this. I would love to. Now I have the spools from Pearl. They're like 4-inch diameter and about 4 inches, maybe 5 inches tall. I have those, but I'm going to get a hold of one of those vintage bobbins. You just wait. I got my eyes on one, or out for one. I'm looking for one. Let's see. I hope Christy, I hope she is. Prayers to her. What did Christy say? Thanks for hanging out with KaTHie. She's off to bed, I hope. I hope so too. I hope so too. KaTHie all of a sudden was feeling dizzy. And I want to say that to those of you who stream, or even our moderators, if you're not feeling good, don't stay. You know, even if you have to leave in the middle of a stream, if you're streaming, just say, Meri, I don't feel good. I'm going to, just like KaTHie did tonight. If you're not feeling good, you know, let us know, because we don't want you to feel like you have to suffer through this. Deb says, we got some windy rain here. They are saying snow, but 32 degrees doesn't sound too snowy to me. Well, it might get colder, Deb. We got a little bit of rain today, but we've had such nice weather. You know, I just don't understand it. Angie says, no, Mary, I didn't play with matches when I was young. That caused fires. Janet says it's howling out there. The winds are strong. All right. I think I pretty much have caught up to you guys. We don't have any bots. Shh. Hi, Tanya. She says she's still here. Tanya's still here. All right, what am I going to do first? I feel like taking apart this pillow first and then maybe painting my hanger. I'm just going to paint it a plain white right now because it'll match my wooden screen over there. And then I can, you know, I got some of those dresser scarves. I got 3 or 4 of these hangers. And I'm thinking I could hang them on each other and put those dresser scarves on there. And just hang it off of one of those screens. I'll tell you, I'm looking for wall space. I'm going to put it right over on my desk right now. Let's see if I can, this is kind of a woven cloth, but if I ever reuse it, I'm going to have to wash it. The back of this is, and I'm thinking this might be manufactured. This does not look hand stitched. Well, it might be machine stitched by somebody. But it almost looks like it came from but you'd think they'd have a tag on it if it did. So I think I'm just going to bite the bullet here. And maybe, here we go. We're going to cut into it. Meri! I cut it. Let's just cut a square out. I'm going to cut maybe about a 1/2 inch on the backing. Just kind of cut like this. Because I just want the front of it. It's not serving, it's not doing a useful life just sitting in a bag someplace. It needs to be used and appreciated and loved. And it'll be appreciated and loved in my art journal or as a cover of an art journal. So right now, all we're going to do is take it off. I'm not really planning to make an art journal tonight. I'm prepping for an art journal. Does that count as recycle, upcycle prepping? We'll do some other things tonight that we'll be actually doing. This actually looks, well, I don't know. It could be hand done. I have to get a better look at it. I'm sure it's machine. I'm more than an inch here, but a 1/2 inch. But there you go. And I'll wash this because it's dirty. Ew, it feels dirty too. It feels like it needs to be washed. The whole pillow probably, and I'll throw the pillow away. It's old and it's ready to be tossed. I don't like keeping that stuff around. It's not a bad pillow though, but I am going to toss it. All right, I think this might be hand done. It's hard to tell. It could be machine done too. It looks like there's a... No, I don't know, to tell you the truth. I could probably tell on cross stitch, but this is kind of hard to fathom on needlepoint. Let's cut the corners out here. I'm not a needlepoint expert. Some expert EGA person could tell me. I see the threads hanging here. However it was done, they cut their threads real short, close to the, I mean, there's not a lot of hanging threads here, which makes me think it was probably not hand done, but who knows? I don't even know if they can do. I just surmise that they can do this stuff by machine, like an embroidery type machine. I mean, they've got some missing stitches in here though. But it's going to become an art journal cover no matter how it was done. I'm not going to cut it tonight. My art journal covers are generally 8.5 by 11 for the size book, or 17 by 11, and then I fold it in half, so I'll probably just use a portion of it like I did on that other, and then what I have left is this. You know, I'll have some pieces left. Now, I didn't have any pieces left on this. I just had green, which is okay because I love it. Did I cut this? Let me cut this one. Cut the corners. After they did such a good job of stitching them up, Meri cuts them. I want them to lay flat. Or flatter. Boy, it's really, they're all probably, yeah. They lay flat if I put them out this way. Let's cut like that. See if I can't. It's stitched good in there. I'm gonna cut it at an angle here. Meri, what are you doing? Like a moth yourself. I'm cutting the corners. I'm cutting the corners so they'll lay flat. Meri! I'm never going to give you my grandmother's pillows. I'm pretty sure I got this at either a flea market or a thrift store. I got it in Wisconsin. And I used to go to not the Habitat for Humanity. I can't remember what houses, and they have more like things like cupboards and stuff like that. Oh, am I buffering? No, just my tablet is buffering. You guys let me know if you start buffering. It was just my tablet. I think I'm still going live. Isn't this pretty though? Isn't that pretty? This is too pretty to sit in the bottom of some box. It's going to get used. I do appreciate things like this. Okay, so we'll throw away the little stubs here. I don't know where the others went off to. There's one. Now, so I emptied my trash today. Does that count? All right, so this is going to get washed. I'll throw it over there, so I'll take it out in the... And I probably will not wash this. I just don't think I want to. I might. I don't know. I don't think I'll wash this. It probably could be, but I'm not going to. We're going to fold that up for another day. That was a prep work. What I really want to do, I showed you this hanger. I want to paint the hanger. And I'm just going to paint it with white craft paint. Yep. And let's get out some waxed paper. And I'm going to use that over on my white screen that I have over here. And you know, you guys, I tell you, my room's ready for another reorg. Ever since Christmas, I got so much of Christmas. I got all these boxes. You guys kept sending them to me. And I finally got them all organized. But I'm still kind of unorganized behind me. I tried again today to do some things, but I got busy addressing envelopes. Good night, Rachel. Thanks for popping into all the streams. I saw you in several streams tonight. We appreciate you. And I have to tell you guys, if you feel like you need to leave, you leave. I don't want you to stick around. Just you know, I want you like what I said with KaTHie. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. There's always the replays and all of that. All right, we're just going to paint this hanger, and I'm just going to paint it with my white. You know, I could maybe use my gloss paint. I've got this gloss paint. Where is it? That I haven't been using because when I use it in my art journal, it sticks right here. And I think I'm going to use it on this hanger. Before it gets so old, I can't use it on anything. And let's get a towel out. Did Becky leave? She says she's signing off for tonight as I want to be up in time for Carol in the morning. Yes, we don't want to miss Carol tomorrow morning. I think she said 9 Eastern, which is 8 Central. I'll try to be up. It's 9:08. I probably will not stay on any longer than 10 o'clock tonight. I try to not go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, sometimes I go a little longer, but I've been trying to sign my streams off by 10 o'clock. And I'll tell you, I learned so much today. Carol did those letters, embroidering on letters, and then she did this neurographic art. And I think Ruth said she was going to try it on fabric. Somebody was going to do it on, or maybe it was Janet. She said she was going to try it on fabric. Now I'm going to give this more than one coat, obviously. But we'll just spruce it up a little with white paint. I might need a little bit more. Let's see, maybe I'll just put it on the wax paper because I usually throw my wax paper away. This will be a good use for my glossy paint. Yeah, I've got to get in here and do some more straightening up before it gets so bad it doesn't look like anybody's done anything. I was upstairs tonight looking for this stuff, looking for what I wanted to do, and you know, I have to straighten up there too. It's not too bad up there. I know where things are, but the boxes aren't numbered. I got a lot of books that I got at library sales. I've got them all stacked up upstairs. My brother says, "You're filling up that room too." And I go, "Yeah." I say, "You got the whole house." I said, "You try to put all your stuff in one room and see if you can do it." He's got a whole house and a basement, and he expects me to keep my stuff in one room and a little closet. I said, "You got the whole house. Don't complain." "You got the upstairs bedroom." I've been filling it up. Yeah, I've been filling it up. I admit it. I need to stop someday with all that filling up stuff. But, you know, thrifting is so fun, isn't it? Janet said, "I had to do the neurographic right away. I love the technique and it was fun to do." Oh, wow. And she did that floral mandala. I don't know what she called that. Now, I'm not sure that I would go back and study all the meaning, but the art of it. It was the art of it that caught my eye. It wasn't all, it's supposed to be meditative. And I just love the art. I thought it was a beautiful art piece. I was attracted to it the minute she signed on. And then when I saw her do those those embroidered envelopes, now that I'm definitely going to do. Definitely going to do. Because I got all these Christmas cards at Christmas because I was in Beth Schuler's Christmas card swap. And, you know, I was looking at those cards and going, what am I going to do with these? What am I going to do with them? Well, there's the answer right there. Embroider them and put them in a journal. And you cover up the address so that nobody can, well, you might want to put the address in your address book first, but now, how am I going to handle this? That's the story. Let's see. Ew, got my hand in it. Can I put a piece in here to keep it open? Like that. Oh, genius! Maybe. I need more than 2 hands. Yeah, I think I'll hang some of those pretty dresser scarves that I have up on it. And after I've started sorting out my red cart. That was my next organizing step, was to sort out that red cart. And I got everything off of the shelves, but I haven't found a place for them yet. This is, yeah, let me come down this way a little more. So I get paint all over my scissors. I don't care. I hope I don't break it. Now, maybe I'll just, shall I take the heat gun to it? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I've seen all sorts of designs painted on these, but I think I'm just going to leave mine plain white. Let's hit it with a little of the heat gun, if I can get at it here. Hold the phone. This is craft paint. It'll dry pretty fast. Yeah, I've seen like shabby chic design. You know what would go nice on this is that I can hang that crocheted piece, that crocheted piece that I showed you that I got in London. That would be nice draped over this and hung up on my screen. The one thing I haven't done yet is move all my brother. He said you can move those. He said you can move all my my pop can airplanes and everything, but I don't have the heart to do it. Well, it's still a little damp. I don't have the heart to move this because they're on display, and when people come and they look in this room, the first thing they notice the first thing they notice are his model airplanes made out of pop cans. And he's made a semi-truck, he's made a knight and a windmill, and oh my goodness, everything he's made. Now, I'm going to see if I can't reach in there, and it may not be the super duper paint job, but let's see if I can't paint. Now I need just a little bit more paint. Meri, when you go thrifting, take us with you. I save a lot of money. Well, now, Ann's, she says they don't have a lot of good thrift stores in their area. How about you, Vanessa? Do you guys have good thrift stores? I go to Goodwill every now and then, but I kind of have quit because, as Ann says, they're all closed now. You know, and I just, if I went to get clothes, I would go to get buttons and belts. Sometimes I like to get the buckles off of belts. And I'm going to upcycle a belt tonight that I got at, I think I got that on the Nebraska Junk Jaunt when I first came down here. And I think I went in 2017, if I remember right. All right, this may not be the best painted. Move my scissors and see if I can't get in this one area a little bit more. And yeah, it's going to get on the wire part. But I got such a kick out of Shelley and Becky telling about the bag sales. Don't you start until we say go. And then they say go, and everybody runs to get the junk. And Shelley said, I'm not going to run in no thrift store. All right, I think I'm just going to leave this maybe as a first coat. Or I might just leave it the way it is. I'm not too picky about it. It's white. And let me move on to something else here. Do I have maybe a pen? Oh, that's my Sharpie. Let me get here, we'll put this, I don't use this oil-based marker much. We'll put it in there. Help get my scissors out of there that I do use. And we'll just let this dry. Let's take that and put over that just so I don't put my hand in it. Okay, let me move this whole thing off my table. And we're going to go to the belt. We're going to go to the belt. Oh, where am I going to put this? Oh, I see a spot. I see an open spot on the floor. How did that happen? Okay, there it is. Where did I put the belt? Oh, it's over here. I don't know. Let me hold this up closer to the camera. You guys can maybe see the designs a little bit better. They're faded out up here. That as you get in here, see there's some designs in there. That reminds me so much of Tim Holtz. Look, the Cactus Club. I think this is a Las Vegas type. I don't know what that was. This one's faded off completely. That says, looks like Lulu's. Meri, oh, thank you. Thank you, Trish. You know, you guys, you better knock me off my pedestal someday because, as I say, it gets wobbly up there. I don't like being put up on that wobbly pedestal. Ooh, here's some palm trees, Beth. And some of this is really faded out. This says the knock 'em what? Knock 'em something. I don't know what that one says. It's all faded, but this is the type of thing that makes fun. Well, you don't mind cutting it up. There's another one of these pieces here. I really like these. I don't know what does that say? Can you read what that says? Maybe that's just a design. I can't read it, but it looks like a lady there. Julie says, Tanya, I have a roll of vinyl border that I cut off a small portion for a small journal. Looks like a wallpaper. Okay, so what I thought I would do is mix this and this and maybe some, yeah, we're going to Timmy Holtz and maybe make some embellishment, and I'm not sure how. So we'll see what happens here. On my camera, do I need to zoom in just a little? Maybe just a little so you guys can see a little better. Let me turn it check the, it says 92% on it, so I better not stay later than 10. I plugged it in tonight, and then I pulled the phone cord out of the little socket that it goes into, the little, you know, connector device there. So you can see this was on the edge. Well, this was some map paper I had when I was doing that journal. I used the floral part of this for a journal cover. So this looks like a pretty fun piece to use right here, because it's got both the, it's got the canvas part that hasn't been stitched, and then it has a nice stitched area. And we'll save out the map paper, and if I want any more, I'll come back. Let's roll this back up. Well, oh, look at this, is already raggedy. This was probably where it was tacked into the chair. Let's save that out too. Not fun. Fun pieces that you can use. This is true mixed media, you know. And how am I going to put it together? I have no thought on how to do it, except for I do have some threads. Let me get them out here. I did bring them down. I didn't show them to you. They were in that big bag. Let me put this. This will all get used eventually someday. I'm going to put it back behind me in the bag. And let's get out some threads here. I got these at the thrift store too. Whole bag of them for $1.99. Oh, this dark blue might work. Maybe the light green. Oh, there's a lighter blue too. I think that's black. Let's go for, let's open it up. I haven't even opened it. This is how I open it. Cut it, because there's no way I'm going to get all that off. Let's go for the lighter green. That'll show up. Let's get the green out here. Yeah, the lighter green. I'm not so much for red on it, but it needs a... Oh, look, they crocheted something here. Looks like they crocheted a center of a something or other. Here's a light blue. A light, well, and a darker blue. Kind of like the darker blue. This is kind of a muted blue. Here, let's use maybe that. And, oh, look, here's a pretty lavender. That'd be pretty. And here, is this red or coral? That's red again. I'm not so, that kind of, I guess I'm going to go for the red accent. It needs some sort of a red, and I don't want to use too much blue. That's enough colors. I might use this instead of this. This is kind of thin. All right, we'll put my thread away. I'll have to put it in a bigger bag because I cut it off here. I'll put it in a grocery bag because it'll never stay in there. Put it behind my chair for now. All right, so what I'm thinking here, oops, I've already dropped the red. Where did it roll off to? Ah, rescued it. Oh, I have some of that too. What else do I have down here? What is that? Oh, that's pretty. That came in one of the pieces I think Carla sent me. Ooh, that's pretty. I had that up for my gold journal, but I have other things for the gold journal too. We'll use that. And what I'm thinking are some embellishments, but I don't want to, let's see. I don't want to get too big on them. So I'm just going to play around till I find something I like. And I want to use some Tim Holtz people, some faces here. I got mostly feet in this bag. I got to cut off all their heads. Cut off their feet, and I've been saving their feet. I see a lady here. maybe these ladies. Oh, look, there's 5 of them. Oh, how cool. And there's some feet. Wait. Got some little boys. Here's some ladies. There's 4 of the. Ooh, I like this one. See, they'll contrast with the. These are nice, but they're dark again, and I like how the white contrasts with the green background. White. We could do the wedding. We could do the wedding. Oh, this one might be fun too. So I'm picking them based on how much they show up, how much of a contrast there is. Ooh, these are nice too. And here's another wedding. I like the groups, but let me tell you, sometimes I cut them apart. Sometimes I cut their feet off. These are all feet. Feet. All right, so from these, what am I going to do? I like these little boys right here, but I don't, and they would go nice with the belt. So the boys are a big possibility. I like her, but he's so short. And I think maybe these ladies are a possibility. Where are my other ladies? Over here. They're kind of dark. Do I have any men? Where are my men? What did Carol say? Violet says, Violet, Anne and Meri have that. Oh, just put it here and commit. Men are all dressed in dark suits. We got a man and a wife there. I must have used all my men. Got a bunch of feet. I got more, but these are just some that I had out. Kind of like that one. Here's a couple of men, but they're dark, but I kind of like them. I don't have that many men. All right, let's see where I'm going here. We'll keep those out, and as I do, I'll probably just get a couple done, but I'm going to play. I'm going to play. All right, and like I said, I'll be cutting them apart. I don't want them too big. Like, let's start with those boys. I think the boys might be a good starting point for. Oh, here's some feet. I didn't get them all put away. Where are those little boys? Here they are. I think the boys might be a good starting point. And I hate to... Ooh. Oh, I almost like them on the belt. Oh, that would make a neat tag. See, they're together. That's the thing. But see, I could cut it there because that's kind of all faded. Oh, that's a good lady, though. I'd like to have that showing. I could bring it up here and still say... I could make my own hole. I want to save this for its own embellishment. So I'm going to cut this. I think I'll have to cut it with my old scissors. Oh, hold on. Let me get them. I'm going to cut this piece off because I like it right in here. And it's cutting, but it's cutting hard. These scissors have been through the run of the... See, if I do something with this, I might just use those two and keep that. See, I like that, just like that. Oh, and look, it's got 2 holes there. Oh, this would be nice. Where's that smaller piece that I kept out? There's the back of it. I thought I kept this smaller. Maybe that was it. Ooh, I kind of like that. Trim this off a little. This, I don't think this will cut the... Well, I guess it is. Surprises me that it even cuts the fabric. These scissors are old. So I kind of like that hole there too. I kind of like the distressed hole. It's kind of natural for me. And I love the idea that this has 2. These are the belt holes where you put the buckle in there. All right, I'm going to keep that out. We're going to back to the boys. I was going to put the boys. I think I'm going to snip. Let's see, will he fit on there? See, I've got to find a good... Up here, I think it's more worn. I want the worn pieces. See, it's really worn in there. Because I don't want to cover up this good stuff. Don't cover up the good stuff. Now, I saw a belt like this that was in really good condition, and they wanted a lot of money for it. I got this for like $1 or something. Look at the back of this. It's got a perfume bottle on it. Some kind of perfume. It says perfume, but I can't read the other. So we are going to save this. We're going to cut it here. Maybe I'll just cut it straight. This might be a hanger for something. I love this. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But see, now this part I can use and not feel like I'm ruining any, strangling him. And I think I'm going to, maybe that middle boy, because I can get both arms. So let's cut this off here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. Got an old belt. Been sitting upstairs since 2017. I like the idea that he's on leather. Let's round the corner a little, maybe like a belt. Something like. Good night, Linda. Boys and a leather belt. It's a great combination, Ann says. Angie says, okay, I'm going to call it a night. See you all tomorrow. Bye, Angie. Let's see if I can't make this. I'm just guessing at this. That's all right, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut this with my, I'm going to cut this center boy out because even this one, I can get all of this, almost all of his arm. This little guy's arm is getting hidden, so I might just use, although I like his white shirt, that we're just going to cut this one apart here. And what do I do with these? I'll probably just put them in my art journal, or I might make a tag. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Right now, it's just going to be an embellishment. It's pretty thick to put in an art journal. It'd be fun to make a, maybe bring this down a little, put a grommet or something in there, and make it for, like on the front of an art journal, or some sort of an embellishment type thing. Sometimes if you make these and keep them around, you all of a sudden go, oh, I know what I'm going to use this for. All right, let's get this. Let's see. Under all of my stuff over here, I think, Penelope, you're sitting on them? Yeah, here they are. I wasn't sitting on them, Meri. I got a smaller scissors. I can get in there better. Now let's go this way. There we go. I almost like the back of it. It's a nice leather one. Alrighty. So, but you know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it on something like this. But what really works, this is not showing too much in here. This is all worn off. What I really like is the contrast of that leather. I like that contrast. And I could use this sort of as a hanger. So I think I'm going to cut this. We'll see. We'll just see what happens here. I've got plenty to play with. We'll make a couple at least tonight. I've got a few minutes left here. I painted my hanger. I took my pillow apart. Does that count? Now see, it's got the hemline here. I kind of like that. I'm going to leave that on the outside. This is going to be a distress piece. Can I? Yeah, I can fray this. Well, let's fray it a little. Let's distress it just a little. Let's see, can't do it too much. Maybe another one. Yeah, I'm not going to be on all hours of the night. It tires you guys out. It tires me out. Now, I don't think I have a grommet that's deep enough to go in there. I might have a brad. And let's see if my... Oh, where is it? Let's punch a hole. It's right here. I reached for it. I knew where it was. Let's punch a hole through this piece. And let's even it off just a little. It's a little crooked. I don't cut straight lines. And that's kind of a distressed piece. You know what? KaTHie gifted me some leather paints. And I could have upcycled an old purse and painted it. Lori, Paint Girly, painted some purses with leather paint, I believe. She painted it. She might have used textile paint. I can't remember, but she did that. I did paint one of the purses, but I didn't have the leather paint. And KaTHie gifted me some, and I've been always wanting to paint a leather purse. I'm going to fray up the top some to the border. Yeah, I like the frayed look. Maybe some more. Get a hold of it there. All right, and we're going to put this down here, I believe. Is that still crooked? How can I ever get a straight line? Let me tell you. It still looks crooked to me. And this one, I'm going to cut it. a little better. All right. So, right about, well, I want it frayed again down at the bottom. So let's cut this way down here, and I'll see how much I want to fray it. Cut crooked again. I don't cut straight. All right, let's fray this if I can. It frays out to the border here. Hi, Allie K. Good to see you. We haven't had any bots in here tonight, have we? Hi, Tim. Welcome, Tim. Tim does things for our Saturday video hops. Who else has come in? Renee is here. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Jameson. Angie said good night. Ann is here. Linda said good night. And I do want you guys to feel free to, if you're tired, I don't want you to have to stick around. I'm going to cut a little of this off here at the side because I want to fray it. And it's not fraying out with the, there. It's not fraying out if that seam is there. I use this needle rather than my fingers. Probably would work better. Who else is in here? Deb Ferrell says, Meri, thanks to all the mods and thanks to everyone who visited today. So I think Deb called it a day. I haven't seen Deb's little doggy yet. I don't get into the crafting chat right away. And I haven't seen Deb's craft room tour yet either. I need to go do that. They say it's awesome. I saw Kimberly talk to somebody and say, have you seen Deb's craft room tour? Going, I gotta go look. I haven't been out there yet. I'm sure it's a video. Yeah, if you guys are feeling tired, I want you to feel free to say goodnight. And, you know, I don't want you to feel like you need to be here just because I'm live. There's always the replay. All right, I'm pretty happy with, I'm not sure I'm happy that I cut that. Maybe I'll put something there. All right, I think I'm liking it like this. And where's my little boy? He's right here. And where's my, I got thread. I like that dark blue. We'll go for that. And we're done with this. Put it back. No, I'm this far. Oh. Where's that blue that I had here? I don't know what this is. It looks like an eyelash yarn almost. We'll check it out. I don't know what I have. It was in that bag. It looks like a fluffy eyelash yarn. Maybe not quite, yeah, it's eyelash, but it's a fluffy one. It's really fluffy. I've never seen eyelash yarn that fluffy. It's a fluffy yarn. That would go good with this blue thread. So, I wish I had the, I was going to punch a hole in there. Let's see. Do I still have those brads out or did I throw those away? I mean, not away. I have these, but they're small. I think those are too small. I had some big gold ones, but I might have put them in a box. I put stuff in boxes and then I have to go look at my inventory to find out what box did I put them in. Sometimes my desk is so is getting so, here they are. Yay! We'll use those to help connect that together. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a brad, because they're big and long. Let's open this up and grab a couple maybe. I said a couple, not 10. And are they too big to put one on each side? I don't think so. And I might put one down in the center. So I want a punch there and a punch there, but can I do that eyeballing? I don't know. Meri's eyeballs are crooked. I guess I use my felt pen on the... All right. So we're going to put a punch here, a punch here, and we're going to put one down here. And let's see how that works. I don't know. I put my punch, I thought I was done with it. I guess I wouldn't even started. Isn't that the way it goes? We'll start with the one down here. Ooh, it just fits. Maybe, does that look centered? Well, even if it's not perfectly centered, it's almost. That worked, almost. It got a few little shards in there, but I don't think it matters. And I can't see my marks. I'll put one there. We'll get one done at least. And I got my hanger painted. I'm really glad to get that done. And I got my pillowcase taken apart. I think I'll use that pillowcase as a thumbnail. I don't know what I did with it though. It's behind me someplace. Alrighty. So what I'm thinking, I don't think I'll have to put a hole in my fabric. I think I can squeeze my brads in there. I'm thinking I can, that's about centered. I want the seam on that. I want the seam on the outside. I want it to be rough. I want it to be rough. Very distressed. I might throw some paint on it. You guys, I have to tell you, I'm very tempted, you know, on those hearts. That, well, you haven't seen them yet, but I'm tempted to splatter them with paint. I'm just tempted. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm liking this. It's pretty cool. It looks very masculine to me. All right, where's the other one that I had? He's hiding. Come out. Did I only get 2 out? No. Let's just go get another one. I think I got these at that. Yeah, I did. We had a liquidation sale. We had a liquidation sale. I got them at the liquidation sale. Angie says, okay, back. Good night, Deb. She says, I want to watch, but my eyes are so dry, I can barely see. Dumb eye drops don't work very well. I'm so tired of eye drops. We did my brother's last eye drops last night. I told him he needed to turn that sheet in. We kept a record of it. I said, you need to turn that sheet in to your doctor and ask for some gold stars. He just looked at me like, huh? I think I'm going to like this. And let's see, where's my boy? Where's my boy? Here he is. Oh, he'll fit on here too. And put his tennis shoes right between the Brad. Boys in their tennis shoes. I'm kind of liking it. Needs a word. He needs a word, but we'll come to that. Now, this, let's see. I'm just going to run some really quick stitches on this. Maybe I'll double my thread. I like this dark blue. Oh, look, it's already cut for me. Oh, it's long too. Where's my Penelope? She says I'm here. I'm not sure. Well, I'll go through. I won't be going through the belt. I'll be going through the canvas. And I think I'm going to let it hang, you know, like this. So I'm going to, instead of letting the loop side do a blind knot, I'm going to do a knot on the front here. So I'm going to thread the loop through the eye of the needle. And lucky for me, this eye of the needle is long, is big. So I can get it in there. Now I got a loop. It's in a loop. I might have to cut my loop. Let's see if I can get it in. No, I'm going to have to snip it. It's causing the issue. Come on, you can get in there. I'm going to have to thread you one at a time. There we go. All right. So I'm going to start right about here, I think. And I can't do too much on this side because there just isn't a whole, well, I might be able to do something. Let's do it as, I don't want to do it down at the bottom though. I want my knot to show up down here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's what I like about Carol. You know, Carol's stitching, you don't feel like to follow along with her. You don't feel like you have to be a award-winning needleworker. Carol is going to stream tomorrow morning at 9 Eastern. And I think she's going to be working on her stitchery roll that she started, Stitch Along. I need to get my fabric out. I'm not worried about having to baste my seam or anything because I'm using kind of like a band fabric. It's really pretty. I got it at the thrift store. I was so lucky to find it. There, I think I kind of like that. Only I think I'll do another knot in it because I like a knot. A deep knot. Let's put my needle through there one more time. There we go. We want it to hang down. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. All right, I'm just going to do, I think I'll just do a quick running stitch. And it may run into the edge. It may run into the edge of the belt. We'll see. And if it does, it does. I'll try not to. And this is a pretty, this is like a tapestry weaving. It's a pretty big, thick needle is what I'm saying. Is it going to even go through there? Yeah, it will. All right, I'm envisioning that. I'm going to have to put something in here because it's going to buckle in there. So I'll either have to glue it or tape it or something in there because I can tell even when I'm stitching it. If I can keep my stitches relatively straight here. Get in there. Can I do one more? I don't know. Did I go crooked? Oh, a little. That's okay, though. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to take it out. We'll scooch it over. I don't think I'm going to stitch the other side. I don't have enough room. I might come back and do a double row on here. I've got enough. Let's see, let me go down to the bottom of the string. They're saying hi to Sherry. Janet says, link to Carol's channel, The Magical Touch. Thank you, Janet. It's 9:58. I want to finish this, so I'm going to be on just a little bit longer. But all I'm going to do, for those of you who want to leave, all I'm going to do is come back down this way with my stitching. And it'll be uneven, but I'm not looking for perfection. And I'm going to put my boy on there. And I think I'm going to find a word. I think I'm going to find a word, or maybe even another die cut to put on here. He needs something more. He needs something on there. And I'll probably glue him down with glossy accent so that he'll stick on that leather. And I was thinking I'd make a hanger out of this, you know, it's yarn. I was thinking I'd make a hanger like that because it goes with this blue thread. And I'm just doing this running stitch for a contrast, a little color on it. Let me just come up here and go back down real fast. And I think I'll try to keep my stitches the same as the other row, or relatively the same. And it's what it's supposed to be is just a distressed kind of embellishment that's made out of an old belt and the leftover of a chair canvas. It's canvas left over from a needlepoint chair. I used the needlepoint to cover a journal with earlier, well, last year sometime. Now, let me pull this down. Yeah. And you know, I'll be using this for something. I haven't quite decided what yet. But I'm liking it, to tell you the truth. I'm liking it. I think I have some Tim Holtz dies in here. Let's see if I can reach for them. Did I move them? I might have moved them. Yeah, I think I moved them. What are these? Some more of those. Oh, these were Jingle Bell brads. No, that isn't nothing. Need to find a Tim Holtz embellishment. You know, like out of his junk drawer stuff. I might find that later and put on here. All right, let's pull this through and do another knot. It just adds a little bit of interest to this piece, I think. And if I had enough room, I'd put one down there, but I don't, so I won't. And I'm going to make a knot right here. Have a two strings hanging down there on each thread, 4 strings. Do, 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 do. I have so enjoyed this hop. What a pleasure to have. I think we had Shelley coming back, which was a joy. And Laura, Jersey Laura, in our stream. She showed up again. We love her. And KaTHie's World, although she wasn't feeling good, but and had to leave early, she was new. And PM Artist Studio. Oh, you guys blew me away with everything you did. I really have appreciated you guys. I had such a fun time today. My brother couldn't even tear me away for supper. Of course, I didn't want leftover sloppy Joe. He warmed up the sloppy Joe, and I'm going, I just can't have leftover sloppy Joe tonight. I'm not hungry, thank you. Poor guy. I wasn't in the mood for leftover sloppy Joes. So he ate it. So you eat it. He likes it, but he puts too much spicy stuff in it for me. It doesn't agree with me. Am I going to get... Usually if I cut it down this far, it doesn't clog up on me. There we go. We'll put some down here on his feet. Maybe some up here on his shoulder and head, just some little dots. And I'm not going to spread it out. I'm just going to plop it on there, just like so. This is just an embellishment. It's an embellishment. You know, I might do a page in my art journal, because my art journal will hold my January art journal. I won't do it tonight, but it will hold a lot of bulky, and this is bulky. But I'm not done. I want... Can I get to a word? I want a good word. I got stamps. I had those words. Where are my words? Did I put them in there? Did I put them up here? Where are my words? Words. Hold it. I had a whole bunch of Tim Holtz words. I organized this cart and I organized me away. Here's some. Stamps. Journal stamp. Well, I guess I'll use what I have out. Let's see if I can find a good word for him. Where is he at? Let's move this up, over. All right, I'm thinking something in the, oh, these are too small. Let's go for this one. Oh, this is the new stuff. I can't read these words. Enjoy today. Hello, friend. Yeah, too small for me. Let's go to these. These are more my size. Oh, she dreamed beautiful dreams. Mr. Tidbits. Along the passage, be thankful. In the garden. Under cover of rain. Reserved. We could put reserved. Travelers hidden by the shadows. Hearts have all things. The little stars. Admission. It's a beautiful crown. Chatterbox. All right, I think I'm gonna put Chatterbox on here. I kind of like, or now is the time. Here's one that says the brothers. There's only one boy, the brother. I could cut off the S's and make it the brother. I like Chatterbox and I like the brother. See, I like the bigger print. I like Tim Holtz stuff, but I sure didn't like his word labels this time. I can't read them. I can't read that gold. I love gold, but I can hardly read these. They're very, very hard to read. And I like these, but they're kind of hard to read too. They're not too bad. Always be on a lookout for the presence of wonder. Oh, I like that. It's the little things that make life. The journey is the destination. Attitude is everything. Be open to whatever comes next. Make today count. Hi, Carla. Sloppy Joes. Thank you, Carla. Carla, how are you doing? You've been in my heart and prayers lately. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up. Thank you, Carla. Let's see if I can't. Start doing the things you love. Stay simple. Throw kindness around. You know, I just think I like the brother. I think I'm going to cut the S off of that label and make it the brother. Yeah, the brother. And I'm going to put it right here. So let's put just a little bit of glossy accent on it. Let's get these others out of the way. Oh, you guys, I have to clean off that cart. I can't put my laptop next to my desk until I clean off that cart, and it's piled sky high with things I'm working on. The brother. Oh, I kind of like him. Now, I was going to make a hanger, but I think I'll forgo that. I think I'm happy with it, just like that. Can I zoom in? Can you guys see it? Let me hold it up a little. The brother. I should do the sister. The brother and the sister. We'll do the sister. We'll do the sister another day. We could do the sister. Do I have a sister out? Did I save a sister? No. Surely I have some girls in there someplace. I could do the other brother. I got these girls. I could do the sister. All right. It's getting late. I've had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the hop. Tremendously enjoyed the hop. So what did I do? What was my contribution to this recycle bit? Well, I did the brother. Let me put my pen in, my glossy accent here. Why can't I see that? Come on, Mary. Where is that? There. Okay. I dug out of my sack and showed you everything in my Wisconsin sack. That was something. And we made this embellishment. I'm just going to call it a distressed embellishment. I do like him. And we deconstructed this pillow. I'm going to use this for my thumbnail. And it should be dry by now. Let me reach over and see if I can just pick it up. And it's kind of sticking to the wax paper. I painted a hanger that I'm going to hang up on my room divider. I love it. I don't think I'll have to give this another coat. I think it's just fine. I'm going to let it dry overnight. And I'm going to hang some of my dresser scarves up on it, a couple of them, for display. So let me take this off. And I'm going to use that needlepoint cover as my thumbnail. Let me put that. I'm going to throw this pillow away because it's old and dirty. And let me come out and say goodbye to everybody. I guess I could put the brother. What happened to him? Where's my brother? He went to bed. What happened to him? Oh, he's over here. I could put him out here as part of my, put him right in here. I kind of like it like that. He could go on an art journal cover. Make a journal for a brother. Alrighty. Good night, Janet. Have a good night. Thank you, Janet, for all your, being the mod in so many streams, you and Arlene. And Ann was in a lot of streams too. So I really appreciate you guys modding. You don't get paid. You get zilcho. But we appreciate, you get a lot of appreciation. She's going, oh, thanks, Meri. We're praying for you, Carla. Sherry says, love the embellishment, Meri. Thank you to everyone who had a part in this hop. Yes, thank you. Many, many thanks to everybody who did the streams. And thank you to everybody who came. I so appreciate it. We had a great time. Let's see. Tomorrow is Saturday. We know that the Magical Touch Carol. Hi, Tim. Bye, Tim. We know that Carol, the Magical Touch, is going to be stitching tomorrow. We're looking forward to that, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then I don't know who's on during the day, but I know that Beth Schuler comes on at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. I think Carol is going to come on Sunday too, but I'm not sure, and I don't know the time. So we'll let her tell us tomorrow. And Tanya McGuire will be on at 2 p.m. on Sunday, and I will be on at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So there's the rundown for the weekend. Have a great weekend. And as Carol would say, have a magical one. Have a magical one. And Rachel would say, make it a memory. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for participating in the hops. Bye.